Hello everybody, this is Jaydenshaunts, and today we have to unbox and set up is the new for 2024 Lowe's Haunted Living 8.5 foot animated circus clown by Tekky. Everybody knows by now that I do a lot of clowns, so naturally I absolutely had to jump on and grab this guy. The photos make him look amazing. He is very tall. It is a really unique concept for a clown, so I'm really excited for this guy. So right at the top there is protection cardboard. Wow, he is packed in here really snug. Okay, so there are zip ties for in-store display. This is not for in-store display. We do not even need to utilize those. Then there is a bag that I presume you will have to fill with sand because online the base does look pretty small. There's his instructions. There is a pack of 4 AA batteries, a couple of wire clips, and a tool to help you take him apart at the end of the season. I'm not sure if he is tied in here or not. Doesn't look like he is. These shoes actually are amazing. These are a hard plastic shoe. Actually, I'm going to tilt this forward a little bit for you guys so you can see how this is packaged for the end of the season. If you're watching this, you're able to put it back in the box. Right off the bat, I'm seeing a lot of really nice thick plastic. The costume feels really nice. There's an IR sensor, and there's square poles, which I love. Those are a lot stronger. So looks like some of this is tied and some of this isn't. I don't want to pull something and break it, but there are those bowling pins in his hands, which look amazing. Those look really good, and they're thick plastic. I love seeing thick plastic on these things. There's another one, and his shoes, also a nice thick plastic. Love seeing that they're a thicker plastic and not that cheap vacuum form that a lot of people do. I am so sorry, you guys. My phone decided it was out of storage, so after going through and deleting a bunch of stuff, I didn't realize until I was coming to the camera, talk to you guys. But where we cut off was when I was pulling out the costume. Now, the costume here does have a lot of the mechanics down in there, and it is all one piece pretty much. And we also missed the grand reveal of his head that I did with you guys. I did open his head originally with you guys, and my camera cut off. But I am very pleased with how his head looks. It is a hard plastic. His eyes look amazing. The mechanism is on the back of it, and if you look in there, there are metal gears in there. So I do not foresee this guy breaking, and his relay switch is pretty big. So I'm gonna get all his parts laid out, make sure I have everything, make sure you have everything, and then we'll get to his assembly. Here is everything he comes with, and I would like to note right away that some of these parts are lodged inside of the body. Double check inside of the body before you contact the company or panic returning it thinking you're missing pieces. The parts that are going to be inside of the body are the control box, which appears to be weatherproof, the adapter that will be twist tied right here, that also appears to be weatherproof, the IR sensor, the metal legs are inside already, the shoulder form is inside of the body already, and this motor for the legs will be inside of the costume already. The contents that are outside of the costume are the weighted bag that you will need to fill yourself, the instruction bag with wire clips, a tool to help you disassemble him, 4 AA batteries, and zip ties that are only of use for in-store demonstration, so that is really a need for only employees. Your 2 shoes, your 2 bowling pins with hands, make sure you have a left and right one, your hard plastic head with the mechanism and wiring, 2 leg pulls, and your base. Let's get to a setup. First, locate your 2 poles and snap lock them into the base, matching A to A and B to B. Now you're going to flip your assembly around so that front is facing you, and you're going to locate your bowling pins and slide those on over accordingly, making sure you have the left hand on the left side and the right hand on the right side. Next, locate the clown's body and open up the zipper that will be on the back of it, and locate the inside arms that are already pre-attached in the sleeves and snap them onto their designated spots, matching C to C and D to D. Next, locate the leg kicking module that is previously already inside of the costume and snap lock that in, matching E to E. Now go ahead and locate the legs that are already pre-slid through the legs and snap lock those in, matching K to K and J to J. Next, attach the clown's body to the entire assembly and then snap lock on his shoes. Next, attach the clown's head, and you will need to have access to the prop from the front and the back to be able to do this. A hand in the front to slide the head on, and a head in the back to be able to attach that snap lock. After you attach the head, go ahead and plug in all of the wiring, and now go ahead and check the toggle switch settings and see what you would like to have them at. Go ahead and plug in your adapter extender to your control box, run that down his leg and run it out of one of his hands. Then after you've got all your wiring hooked up, go ahead and zip up his back, plug him in, and watch him go. And here he is, all set up and ready to go. Go ahead and do him one more time. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the new for 2024 Haunted Living 8.5 foot circus clown by Tekky. Holy crap, you guys. This is definitely one of my favorite retail clowns ever. Like one of my favorite animatronic clowns ever to be in the big box stores. That is crazy. There are many, many things I did not expect on this guy. One thing, I know it said 8.5 foot, but he is a lot taller than 8.5 foot. His head is huge. It is a hard plastic. It looks absolutely phenomenal. His feet are a hard plastic, which is amazing. The costume is a very nice, high quality material. It looks amazing. There's all kinds of foam padding in there to fill him out, make him look nice. His bowling pins look great. His hands look great. His quality is amazing. His head has metal gears. His kicking mechanism has metal gears. I have absolutely no complaints with this prop. One thing I will say to keep a very close eye on is there is a part in the back of him that on mine got stuck and prevented his legs from moving. These black pads have Velcro on them, and they were wrapped around here, and they got caught on the bolts that hold him together. It prevented him from moving, and I thought he was broken. I opened them up, and they were just getting caught in that Velcro thing. So I undid them and redid them around the leg pole so that they stayed over there out of the way. That is something to keep note of when you are dealing with this guy, to make sure he does not break himself and make sure he can last as long as possible. For a $2.99 price point, I'd say he is worth it. The size, the quality, the look. This is a really, really unique clown prop. We have never had a handstanding clown in retail before, and I think this was done beautifully. If you have the opportunity to grab him, I highly, highly recommend him. He will be in stores. He is also online. I will put a link to purchase him down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe.